Parents of multiple kids, I want you to stop what you're doing right now. I'm going to change your life. I found this thing called the Hoppie Stroller Hammock, and it literally turned my double bob stroller with a couple of tweaks into a triple. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I am on a walk right now with my 3-year-old, my 2-year-old, and my almost 1-year-old. And of course, my 3-year-old doesn't want to bike anymore. My double bob is already full, and so I put his stroller on my handlebars. I strapped the Hoppie to my double bob. I have these little extenders that I got off of Amazon to make it a little bit bigger so that it fits a double wide stroller. I'm gonna link everything below. Not sponsored. I do have an affiliate link for the extenders, but everybody needs this. It's amazing. It's changing my life. If you have multiple kids, you can turn your single stroller into a double or your double into a triple. I can't stop raving about it. I use it every single day. This is not sponsored, but I do know that there is a sale going on, so I'm gonna post the link. It's literally changing my life. I have to stop and show you. My 2-year-old actually fell asleep in this thing. We're actually potty training her, so I need to run home before she pees in it. Okay, so if you have specifically the Double Bob 3.0, I want to show you a couple of things that I do that makes this hammock work really well for me. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your handlebar is tilted up, because once your kid sits down, it's going to pull it down more, and this makes sure that it's like really, really steady and it's not going to tip over. The second thing is these straps. You want to make sure that you use the longer straps that I'm going to link on Amazon. It will not work if you don't have longer straps than what it comes with. And what you want to do is make sure that it's attached down here instead of above. I've done it above before, and it definitely makes the stroller want to tip. When your kid gets into the stroller, you want to make sure that there's actually either 1 or 2 kids in the main part of the stroller first, just to make sure it won't tip over. I've loaded them up before and it hasn't tipped with nobody in the front, but just to make sure, you don't want to take any chances there. Also, when you load your little one into the stroller hammock, you want to make sure that they go butt first. I found that that's a lot easier for them to get in. And then you also want to make sure their feet go into the basket instead of down below, because you don't want to twist their ankle or anything. It would be a lot easier if I didn't have a little stroller caddy, because the top of it actually almost hits my son's head. My 2-year-old, not so much. I'm going to link the stroller caddy that I do have. I actually flipped it backwards so that my little attachment bar right here goes into the front instead of on the back. And that also means that my wipes are accessible. Oh, and I do want to mention, if you do want the stroller caddy, which is the only one that I've been able to find on Amazon that actually works for this bob, I will link that below. But I wanted to tell you that specifically, the reason I got this one is because it has zippers, and so you can actually zip up the whole thing before you flip your bob over, so everything doesn't spill out. But the only caveat to that is that the straps that it comes with, these right here, they're actually too long for the bob. So I actually use cable ties, so I'll link that too. And when you take the Hoppie off to fold the stroller, because you actually fold the stroller backwards, if you put it into the basket below, you can fold the stroller up with it in there, because it doesn't take up that much room. I actually filmed this last part after nap time for my 2-year-old, and I can show you how comfy this thing is. My 3-year-old just fell asleep also, so bedtime might be really, really late tonight. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody. If you want more tips and tricks as a mom of 3 under 4, please like and subscribe this video. It means a lot to me.